Hi, my name is Marie, Grundy Library Collections Librarian, and I am excited to tell you about The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix, published on April 7th, 2020. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires has received many positive reviews in publications such as USA Today, the New York Times Book Review, Publishers Weekly, and Kirkus. Described by Amazon as Steel Magnolias meets Dracula, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires is set in the 1990s in a small town in South Carolina about a woman's book club. But the ladies' lives are turned upside down when a mysterious newcomer moves into the neighborhood and strange things begin to occur. Patricia Campbell has an average life. A former nurse, she's now married to a workaholic husband, her kids are teenagers, she cares for her mother-in-law with dementia, and she's always a step behind on her endless to-do list. The only thing Patricia does for herself is attend her monthly book club meetings with a close-knit group of women united by their love of true crime. At these meetings, they're as likely to talk about the Manson family as they are to talk about their own. One evening after book club, Patricia is viciously attacked by an elderly neighbor, bringing the neighbor's handsome nephew, James Harris, into her life. James is well-traveled and well-read, and he makes Patricia feel things she hasn't felt in years. She even invites him to a book club meeting. James tells them, "You ladies read a strange assortment of books." One of the ladies responds, "We're a strange assortment of broads." But when children on the other side of town begin to go missing, their deaths written off by local police, Patricia has reason to believe James Harris is to blame. The problem is that James is a monster of a different kind than she's used to reading about. James insinuates himself into the lives of her friends, bewitching them all into thinking he's a genius and influencing them to invest with him. When James helps everyone get rich quick, Patricia's husbands and friends turn on her, and it takes more bloodshed and evidence to convince the girls that Patricia has been right all along. Soon the ladies of the book club band together to defeat James for good. Patricia says this at the end of the novel about the ladies of the book club. "Think of us what you will. We made mistakes and probably scarred our children for life, and we froze sandwiches and forgot carpool and got divorced. But when the time came, we went the distance." Amidst the bloodshed and gore is a sophisticated social commentary on the nature of feminine bonding and about the appeal of true crime, and why women in particular gravitate toward cautionary tales of real-life horror. To find out what happens to Patricia, James, and the rest of the book club ladies, read The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix, available in ebook and e-audiobook on Cloud Library.